both the government and ordinary citizens have been engaging in river cleanup campaigns. Around the world, just 10 rivers, 10 of them, contribute to 99% of the plastic pollution that ends up in our oceans. And the Nile, unfortunately, is one of them. Egypt is reported to be one of the main culprits responsible for plastic waste in the Nile.
The Nile provides Egypt with nearly 95% of its drinking and irrigation water. Yet the North African nation has been pouring loads of pollutants into the ancient river. In recent years, the government has been working hard to eliminate these sources of water pollution.
During the security void from 2011 to 2013, the Nile River has suffered from tremendous violations. Pollutants have been pouring in. During the past 5 years, Egypt has removed more than 50,000 sources of water pollution violations. All factories are now obliged to recycle their wastewater on multiple stages before pouring it in the Nile.
One of the biggest challenges all over Egypt is plastic waste. Removing it from the Nile has inspired many Egyptian youth to found NGOs and engage in cleanup campaigns.
I have always been concerned about the quality of drinking water, and that pushed me to learn more about the Nile pollution. I started speaking to people who throw litter in the Nile. Then I engaged in a bigger campaign. We started our work to clean the Red Sea. Our campaign picked up around 300 tons of plastic. That was in collaboration with other NGOs.
Thanks to the efforts of these young Egyptians, Nile cleanups have become a new trend. They have expanded their awareness efforts from adults to children when they found it more effective to teach the young about plastic harms to the environment before they develop the habit of throwing litter in the Nile.
NGOs are leading massive awareness and cleaning campaigns. Because the state cannot work on its own, NGOs have done a great job to remove plastic waste. Their efforts to remove the waste might not be significant to the volume of water in the Nile, but it's very effective in terms of highlighting the threats of water pollution.
The Nile stretches for more than 1,000 kilometers in Egypt. Because the mission to clean it up is much bigger than these NGOs, initiatives are now focusing on engaging more people. They are now approaching fishermen and wastewater sorters to teach them how to generate cash flow from picking up plastic from the river.
So simply, converting a challenge to an opportunity, showing an added value is the key to the success of this.
Egypt plans to put an end to all industrial waste to the Nile by the year 2030.
Egypt's increasing population has pushed it halfway below the water security line. The country now realizes what's more important is to maintain a clean river, to maximize its usage out of this little water share. Adel Mahroui, CGTN, Cairo.